Katie, probably not the most free-flowing game of football that you'll see at Yard Road. What do you make of a 0-0 draw?
I think it was a fair result. Both teams didn't look like they were going to score. I think we could still be playing all night and all the rest of the week, and we still wouldn't be putting the ball in the back of the net.
What did the problems come down to tonight?
For us, I thought defensively we were superb. Latham, Otis, absolute outstanding, solid at the back. Problem is, it seems to be a regular thing, is the final third for us. We're just not clinical enough at the minute.
Defender's been resolute. I mean, it's our 4th clean sheet so far this season.
Yeah.
Our 4th 0-0.
4th 0-0.
And 6th or 7th clean sheet. That's a positive, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. You know, you need a strong foundation, and we got that at the back. It helps with consistency, having the same back line for the last few weeks. But now we need to start solving the issue down the other end and start just being clinical.
We talk about consistency. Ned hobbled off with an injury today. Gabs also hobbled off. The list is getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That gives you a headache, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, that's why you need a squad. But our squad seems to be dwindling down quite quick. We seem to get players back, but then someone else gets injured, so we can't at the minute get a consistent 16 going.
Were there ever moments in the match tonight where you thought, okay, maybe we can now take control of this match? Or was it always you were chasing it, or always you were pinned up?
No, first 15 we struggled a little bit to get a hold of the game, whether it was due to the pitch with the grass being a bit long, the weather conditions, but we just seemed a little bit off it. But then we grew massively into the game. We had half chances that on another day we might have scored. But other than that, that's what it was.
Not an awful lot between the sides at times. You know, there was never a time where a side was swaying.
No.
What did you and the management team say at half time that could maybe get the lads out of a bad spot?
Well, whatever we said, it didn't work. They did the opposite. You know, we wanted to get the ball down a bit more, be a bit more patient. Keep working it side to side, and I think we did the complete opposite and just started going more direct, which ain't really our game, and it just became a bit of a basketball match really, with no quality in the final third from both teams.
Moving on, you know, can't change anything now.
No.
Saturday, it's always a weird one going to a side that's bottom of the league. How do you take that?
Well, just with every game, we want to obviously go in there and league form, obviously, you know, we're hit and miss, we either win, we draw, we lose, you know, we got no real consistency. So you can't take a team down at the bottom lightly, because if you drop your standards, then they can always punish you.
And you're likely to meet those standards of the bottom side if they were to drop as well, surely.
Well, yeah.
If you go in with the wrong mentality.
Yeah, if we go in the wrong mentality, you know, then it'd just be a scrappy, awful game, and that's not what we want. If that happens, then that's when we'll probably lose.
Look, the final question I asked you tonight, are you coming away frustrated that Kidlington haven't found a way through, or that Kidlington weren't good enough? What's the current feeling at the moment?
Just frustrated that when we get in those chances, you know, we don't enjoy it enough. You know, you want to be on the attacking foot every time, you know, but we just rush things. So it's more frustration in the final third. But I thought defensively, as a team, not just the back line, but as a team, we, you know, solid again, like you said. But our problem now is, at the minute, is just, we just got to be ruthless.